late to this party because I'm pretty sure the Sephora sale for rouges have already started, but I am no longer a rouge, so I'm gonna go based off of the VIB timing. Wanted to do a Sephora VIB recommendations video. I honestly really haven't shopped too much at, like, that's a lie. I've shopped at Sephora quite a few times, but I'm not like really just buying things to buy anything. I thought I would just show you guys like some things that I would highly recommend if you're interested in purchasing something from the VIB sale and you want to try something new and you don't know where to start. I got a few things. I have a few makeup items, which is ironic because I'm not wearing makeup today. I have like 2 skincare items and then I think like 2 hair items. So if you want to see that, keep watching. If you don't, you can leave. It's fine. So I really honestly haven't been wearing like foundation very frequently. I don't wear foundation to work. I don't really wear a lot of foundation because of the fact, you know, like masks are still a thing, and I kind of just don't want to do my makeup and then put a mask on and it comes off. It's just personal preference. But when I do wear a foundation, the foundation that I've been really liking, which I did do a review on, is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. It's actually only, I think, $20 regularly. So depending on obviously your status, if you're rouge, 20%, if you're VIB, 15%, and then if you're just a beauty insider, you get 10%. So it's still a pretty inexpensive foundation, but the fact that you can get a discount on it is even better. The next I'm just gonna kind of group together because they're the same brand and they're also face products. The Fenty Cream Bronzer, specifically, I like the shade in Butter Biscuit, and then the cream blush in Petal Poppin'. Making these, I don't really feel like I need to find like another cream bronzer. Blushes, I might try like some other ones, but I think like this is just such a good shade. I like it. It dries down really nicely, and I don't know, like I feel like if I want to go over with a powder, I can go over with a powder and it still works really well. I haven't tried the regular bronzers, but I feel like this is fine. My skin used to be more oily, but I don't think it's as oily as it was, so this works for me now. And this blush in particular is really, really pretty. I will swatch it. A little bit goes a long way. So when you're applying it, just keep that in mind. How I like to apply them is I like to take a brush for the bronzer and I kind of like to just kind of like bronze up my face, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender or I use the e.l.f. sponge, and then I kind of just like blend all that in. And then for the blush, I take it on my finger and I just like pop it on my cheeks, and then I go in with the beauty blender or the Real Techniques or whatever sponge that I decide to use. So this makeup item, I absolutely love it. They also have a mini size, but I think it's worth just to get the larger size. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Filter. This is what I use in my makeup kit. I have used this for myself as well, but I use this on like every single makeup client that I have, whether you have mature skin, dry skin, oily skin, normal skin. I've pretty much been using this in replace of like a powder highlighter, because a lot of my clients personally like a more like glow from within. They don't like a stark highlighter. They don't like something to be like bam highlight. So that's where this is really nice. You can put this on like kind of before the foundation. You can mix it in with foundation. How I like to apply it is I will, because it's like a doe foot applicator, I will take it, I'll put it on my palette, obviously, because, you know, sanitation, and I'll kind of just like put it on like the high points of the cheeks and the nose and wherever else like I kind of want like a little bit more glow too, and I blend that in. And I put this on top of powder, so if you're very like sparing with it and you don't just like slap it on, it can layer on top of powder. I've layered it on top of the Kylie bronzers. I've layered it on top of like MAC blushes, NARS blushes, MAC mineralized skin finish. So I've layered it on powders before, but you have to be careful. You have to know how to like work with that situation. Just gives, like you could see, it's right over here. It gives just like a nice, nice, beautiful glow. This is another thing that I use in my makeup kit, but I would highly recommend it. I think it's a great product. It's the Natasha Denona, which one is this one? The Glam palette. This is my first Natasha Denona palette and I love it. But I also, like, I do mostly like bridal makeup, so like I don't really need any like crazy colors, but it's the perfect, it's not, the shades aren't too warm, they aren't too cool. The mattes all work really, really well together, obviously, because it's in a palette. And the shimmers are really nice. I will say the best way to use these shimmers is to just use your finger to like put it on. That's just the best way like I found to apply it. I don't think they apply that great like if you're using a brush, but I really like this palette. I think it's something you can get like a decent amount of looks out of, and I think it's just a good like everyday palette, especially like if you're someone who is just looking for an everyday palette, but they want something like, you know, that they can use if they want to like amp up their look, like evening looks, you know. So 10 out of 10. I'm a little like iffy when it comes to recommending skincare because everybody's skin is so different. And also my skin is changing so much. Like I can't even be like what I used to be when I first started doing all this, where I was like, I'm oily. I don't know, I screwed up my skin so bad. Little side note, I mentioned this in one of my vlogs. I used this one product from this one brand and it did not agree with my skin. My skin was it dried out so bad. It hurt so bad. My cheeks were like so red. I started like peeling, and like I've never had that happen to my skin before. So like I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God. I was like crying. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Anyways, these two products, this first product in particular, I have used when I was oily, and I used it just as my moisturizer, which I just found out is actually just a serum, but it was like amazing. And I've used it now when my skin is unsure of what it's doing. It's a little dry right now. It's a little unsure. It's a little angry. So, and especially with the weather change and everything, it's just my skin's pissed off. This is the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra serum. I used to think it was just a moisturizer, but apparently it's a serum. So that's a thing. Helps my skin a lot. When it was oily, when it's angry now, I like it. I actually use it. I was just using it in the morning, but now I'm using it morning and night just to kind of give my skin that like extra little something. This is also another Drunk Elephant product, which I feel like has actually helped my skin a lot. Like this is really nice. And I actually just ran out of it. When did I run? I think I ran out of it over the weekend, but I'm trying to wait to the 13th so I can get another one. And I'm like, my skin wants it so bad. This is the Protini. This is what I use. Oh, can you see it? This light is so bright, blinding. This is the Protini cream. So what I do in the morning is like I spritz my skin with the Laneige like moisturizing mist or whatever. I love that. And then I top it off with the Bee Hydra from Drunk Elephant. And then we use the Protini cream. And then I use an eye cream, which eye creams to me are just kind of like, it's a gamble. Oh, I've tried their eye creams before, do not like them. So if you've been subscribed to me for a while before I hit my other videos, you know that I used to have like really long hair. I had red hair, and then like I dyed it black. So like my hair, and even before this, my hair has been through the ringer. One time when I was in high school, actually multiple times when I was in high school, I used to treat my hair like garbage. I used to have pink hair and blue hair and like all these amazingly fun colors. But then at any time like I didn't want it anymore, like in a few weeks, I would just bleach it. So I had to cut all of my hair off. Fun times. I decided to start going light again, getting like balayage or whatever. I made it a point that I was going to invest in my hair care, because if I'm spending the amount of money I'm spending to actually get my hair done, I'm going to invest in good hair care. So that brings me to my next products. This is the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. As you can see, I actually still have a lot left because I only use this like either every other wash or every third wash, and I only wash my hair like maybe like once or twice a week. It keeps my hair super healthy. Even the girl that does my hair, every single time I go in there, she's like, your hair is so healthy. She's like, you take such good care of it. And I'm like, they are really rich in like protein for your hair. So if you do overuse them, you get like this like weird like feeling, like it doesn't feel like it's dry. It feels like there's like just like you didn't wash out the product enough, if that makes sense. It just like gives you this weird feeling. So I would recommend, if you are gonna buy this shampoo and conditioner, like kind of only use it like every other wash or every third wash. You'll kind of like get the feel for like how your hair responds to it. But I switch on and off with this and then another shampoo and conditioner, just to kind of like keep it regulated. But I love the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. It really makes my hair super soft. You only need a little bit too, so like that's also a bonus, they're 20, like I think everything on their line is $28. So when you think about it, you're like, oh shit, $30 for shampoo and conditioner. But if you're using it every other wash or every other, like every third wash, and then, you know, you're only using like a pea size amount of both of them, because the conditioner is also very moisturizing, so you need a tiny bit. I think it's definitely worth it. That was pretty much it. I know it wasn't crazy long, but like I said, I didn't want to like just throw a bunch of products at you and be like, you need this and you need this and you need this. These are just things that I think are worth just checking out, like if you want a little something new. Nothing too wild, but I'll definitely be doing a haul if you guys are interested. Also, if you would like to see a either like a hair care routine or like my favorite hair products, I have a lot of them, so I could definitely share that with you guys if you're interested again. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to subscribe, definitely subscribe. I do a lot of vlogs and I do some other stuff. You know, I'm very casual here. Nothing too dramatic, so I'm gonna go to Target now. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.